Today's horoscope and tarot reading from Astrocademy, Libra March 14, 2022. There is intensity brewing in your personal life with both Mars and Venus aligning with Pluto today. While you could be dealing with trust issues or complicated emotions and concerns, you may get the chance to channel excess energy into a project around the home or with family, and you can be determined to make a difference or a significant change or transformation. The focus should be on renovation, whether this is literal or figurative. If you feel that your relationships are satisfying, you can feel on top of the world, but you can be deeply affected if they're missing the mark. Embrace an attitude of out with the old and in with the new on material, emotional, or spiritual levels for best results today. Revealing interactions with family members or those very close to you can occur now. It can also be a time for going the extra mile for something you truly want and believe in, and that may very well be a stronger sense of security. You're making important decisions, so chances are you are feeling the pressure that comes along with it. Given that the moon will be glimmering through boundless Pisces and your responsible 6th house of health, daily rituals, and acts of service, it's important to be mindful of your mental health and prioritize your mindfulness before anything. After all, it's not every day your luscious planetary ruler, Venus, meets with powerhouse Pluto, not to mention via your 4th house of home, family matters, and innermost feelings. You could be in the process of expanding your family or taking things to the next level in your current partnership. What's next? The moon has officially left Aquarius for magical Pisces today, infusing your work life with a little bit of optimism. You may feel notably invested in your work routine and obligations, thanks to the lunar input. However, the sweet energy of the lunation may cause you to lose track of time. If you lean too far into the Pisces energy, you may spend more time with your head in the clouds than actually being productive at work. Try to find the balance between enjoying an easygoing day while still chipping away at your tasks. Before leaving your work sector today, the moon will form a friendly aspect to the south node in your income sector, something that every monthly visit for the rest of the year will do. This time is different, with a chance to lock into the untapped income potential the south node has access to and sweeping this up in the wave that a new moon on the job front has created. You didn't ask to be the leader, but you might as well enjoy it for now. Bask in that grand, charismatic energy, and people will flock to you to help carry out your creative schemes. Give yourself enough time to get things done today. You may feel pulled in several directions at once, and it will take a lot of emotional energy to balance yourself out before you can begin to get things accomplished. While exercise might be the last thing on your mind, consider that everything you do will benefit from the sharper focus you have once you've given your heart rate a chance to strengthen and pump fresh blood into your system. You may find yourself drawn to writing on this day. Chances are, you already engage in perhaps on a regular basis. Be sure that you allot some time in your schedule to enjoy this activity. Perhaps you may want to consider taking a notebook or a mini recorder with you so that you can capture your thoughts as they occur. It can be easy to forget once a little time has passed. Thanks to the moon's departure from your career sector today, you can move into the sun's final 7 days in your work sector with your professional instincts and imagination fueled. It is the moon's clash with Pluto on the home front just before leaving that will also deliver some timely work and life balance reminders, especially with the busiest months of the year still in front of you. In the meantime, the moon's return to your friendship sector kicks off a positive few days for friendship and relationship building, which are also a taste of things to come. Just 7 days before the sun's return to your relationship sector will put the solar spotlight on your relationships, the moon makes a timely return to your friendship sector. This will see the moon form a friendly aspect to the planets already in your relationship sector over the coming days, laying down a blanket of support for friendship and relationship building. Your tarot reading for today. The World, Judgment and Justice. There are some good things promised in this draw, whose first 2 cards highlight some new challenges for your emotional and personal life for the month of March. Without a doubt, you'll spend some happy times with your loved ones and even with a man who appears at your side. This man has a certain influence over you which will grow in the coming weeks. This is a man close to you, who shows kindness towards you. You know some of the feelings he has for you, but part of them escapes you as well. The draw shows that his feelings could be more intense than you believe today. Yes, your importance to him may be greater than he lets you think. This revelation could change your life, because on the day he makes a declaration to you, your heart will be touched. In fact, you have feelings for this person too. He knows that, you've told him many times, but the communication between you is not always clear and misunderstandings could have hindered the success of your discussions. That's why everything is not perfect yet, but should improve as soon as this man, who could undoubtedly lead you very quickly onto happier paths, has made his avowal. Our eyes in the sky. Perspective is everything here, so you'd better be clear about what you feel when you feel it, because the next few weeks are going to be all-encompassing when it comes to romance. Slow your roll before making any moves. You don't have to win a race. Love is about building connections and knowing the person on a soul level. Also, Mercury and the nodes of destiny square off, which can give you a push to spread your wings and fly, but only if you are on the right track and prepared to do so. You'll be feeling sociable, and communication will be very open. Being this in touch with how you feel while also being able to convey it exactly the way you like is a blessing. Misperception is very likely at this time, so be careful not to react too seriously to anything, and be aware that you might be more sensitive than usual. You're sure to at least be resourceful enough to come up with some problem-solving ideas. Time limitations could give you a reality check, but you could be too motivated by possible success to think much about it. The heart wants what the heart wants, and it might now seem that what our heart wants has been denied to us. Perhaps this is a matter of unrequited feelings. Perhaps our needs have failed to be met. Perhaps we are simply uncomfortable airing romantic or gushy sentiments. We would love for things to be simple, but the extent of a circumstance's complexity makes for moodiness. We may also act a bit desperate, convinced that hearts can be changed if we simply dig in our heels and refuse to acknowledge another's interest or lack thereof. We must determine whether we are potentially hurting ourselves in our unwillingness to accept anything other than a simple answer.